Well, I want to talk about the veterans' plight. And I are one, as you say. I'm a veteran. I spent 5 years in the Army and 20 years in the Air Force, right? So I are one. I'm a veterinarian. I'm a vet and a vet. I'm a veterinarian and a veteran. And I'm very, very proud of all the veterans, both men and women, who have served and who are serving. Now, in USA Today, headlines, calls to VA suicide line gets voicemail. And what happens is they get overloaded. And in 2013, for instance, there were 287,070 calls come in to the suicide hotline, and 36,261 of them got referred to a backup center, and they said many of these went to voicemail. 2014, there were 374,053 calls come in to the suicide hotlines, and it more than doubled. The ones going to backup center went to 76,000, went from 36,261 in 2013 to 76,887 in 2014. Okay? And this is not anything unusual when it comes to the VA system. Remember, just a year ago, all the hoo-ha about the VA hospitals having lines and waiting lists for months and people dying because of lack of treatment and so forth. Well, in 1998, I gave a talk to the New York Medical Association in New York City, and one of the things I said, because I see horrible things being a pathologist, in my speech, which was entitled Medical Mousetrap, they didn't want me to use the Dead Doctors Don't Lie, so I used Medical Mousetrap as a title for my presentation. You actually get that CD. And this was December 1998 in New York City. And I said, it was an hour speech, and one of the things I said was you have two opportunities to give your life to your country, once on the field of battle and the others in the VA hospital. Of course, the VA system went crazy when they heard the CD. And so a year later, December 1999, because it was 98, when I gave my talk in 99, December a year later, I was speaking again, and it was a headline in the New York Times that very day. And talk about interesting, they said, VA hospitals make 3,000 serious mistakes each year, inflicting harm and death upon the veterans. 700 veterans are killed each year in the VA system, and we lose about somewhere between 200 and 300 every year on the field of battle in the war zones in the Middle East. And here the VA hospital kills, that's the word headline in the New York Times, that's the word they use, KILL, kill 700 veterans each year. Now, what I want you to do is understand that we have a huge, huge problem with the whole military system. Okay, and that is these guys and gals, they get out in war zones and they're given meals ready to eat, they're given canned food, dry food, no vitamins, minerals. They're not given any vitamins, so they get soft drinks, they get all kinds of stuff for energy, right? A lot of sugar, a lot of fried foods, a lot of dried foods, but they don't give them any vitamins, minerals. They don't get one vitamin and mineral, okay? And so you have to appreciate that the brain requires 90 essential nutrients, 16 minerals, 16 vitamins, 12 amino acids, 3 fatty acids. And I want you to get a hold of the book Epigenetics, The Death of the Genetic Theories of Transmission, the book Dead Doctors Don't Lie, and the book Rare Earth Vin Cures. And, of course, you want that CD, which I made those controversial remarks. You have two opportunities to give your life to your country, once on the field of battle, once in the VA hospital. The CD is called Medical Mousetrap. You can contact your longevity associate and ask for that. And so I urge you to email your representatives, both national and state, your senators, both national and state, presidents, governors, and demand that our veterans and active forces get vitamins and minerals so that everything can work properly, including the brains. Why should we have 25 to 35 veterans committing suicide every day because they're being given anti-depression drugs when they have PTSD? When really what they need is the 90 essential nutrients so the brain will function properly. Somebody needs to go to jail, okay? So again, get a hold of that CD in which I said the controversial remarks, Medical Mousetrap, and you appreciate if you have a loved one that's in the service, whether they're stationed here in the States, they're stationed in Europe, or they're in active duty in a military situation where they're in a war zone, and they're under stress because people are shooting at them. They're under stress because supplies are late, ammunition's late, food's late. They eat at weird hours. They don't get enough rest. Inclement weather, hostile environment, both weather-wise as well as the enemies all around you. They need nutrition more than a librarian. And so we need to make sure they're getting all 90 essential nutrients. I'd get them the healthy athletic pack because they're going to get the 90 essential nutrients plus the rebound. Why should they be drinking soft drinks to replace fluid when they could be drinking rebound? Soft drinks might have 1 or 2 nutrients. Rebound has 100. Okay? And the same thing is true with all these professional football players with these concussions. They need the healthy brain and heart pack and the rebound. Well, stick with us. We'll be back with more Truth, Justice, and the Longevity Way on Dead Doctors Don't Lie after these messages. Okay, Doug, what pearls of wisdom do you have for us?
Well, I thought we'd talk a little bit about, in the recent years, they've been saying that they're equating that, as much as most Americans sit at their jobs driving and, at home watching TV, that they're now equating this sedentary lifestyle to equivalent to it's bad for your health as if you were a smoker. And so the headline of this CNN story is Diabetes, Yet Another Reason to Get Out of That Chair. So they already knew that sitting may be killing you, but now they have new proof that before you may be getting type 2 diabetes too, even if you exercise. So modern life has been constructed to keep you sitting down. When we drive, we sit. When we work at the office, we sit. When we watch TV, we're sitting. And they said they've learned that from a scientific review of 47 studies that the sedentary behavior increases your chances of getting a disease or a condition that may kill you even if you exercise. This new study comes from the Netherlands and was published in the journal Diabetologia. And they said even an extra 40 minutes of couch potato time can give you a higher risk of getting type 2 diabetes. They came to this conclusion after strapping motion monitors to participants' thighs for 8 days and testing the glucose levels in their blood. Of the 2,497 participants, the majority sat for at least 9 hours a day. An extra hour of sedentary time was associated with 22% increased odds of type 2 diabetes and a 39% increased odds for getting the metabolic syndrome. Say this sedentary behavior may play a significant role in the development and prevention of type 2 diabetes. They say if you sit at your office all day at your computer, then you drive home, and then you sit and watch TV, even for a 1-hour TV drama, your risk of type 2 diabetes is pretty significant. The group with the type 2 diabetes in the study were also more often smokers, had higher body mass indexes compared to other groups. Earlier studies have shown that sedentary behavior can lead to type 2 diabetes and many other diseases, including cardiovascular problems, cancer, and other chronic conditions. Physical inactivity has now been identified as the 4th leading risk factor for death around the world, according to the World Health Organization. And they say, what can you do to reduce your sitting time? Experts suggest one may be to as simple as being aware of how much you are sitting and make it a goal to get up every few minutes every hour. And you say petameters will now even send you reminder notes to get up if you're sitting engrossed in your work. Say if you watch TV, don't zoom through the commercials on your DVR. Instead, get up and walk around, or at least stand up while you're watching TV. I try to do that myself. I try to get up, when the commercials come on and walk around, go to the kitchen, get a glass of water or something. We just don't realize how much we sit in our everyday lives.
Absolutely. And, of course, you have to appreciate that people who sit all the time rarely eat well and they rarely supplement. It's people who are active, involved in sports and exercise tend to be more health conscious, and so they tend to supplement more. And it'd be very interesting to go back and look at the diets of these people who got ill or died because of sitting. But there's other pieces associated with that. Sitting leads to other things. You're bored and you kind of snack on things that probably aren't very good, and you're not taking the vitamins and minerals. So there's other pieces other than just lack of moving around. I think that's part of a complex, if you will. And we know that if you exercise, you're going to burn more blood sugar, and it can help keep your blood sugar down. A lot of times, when they do testing and they look at blood sugar, I didn't hear in the test results there that you mentioned, they looked at A1C hemoglobins, but they just looked at blood sugar. And you need to really look at both of those measurements to see if a person has diabetes or if they just have high blood sugar. Exercise will burn the extra sugar. That's why they say people with diabetes, you got to exercise to help burn up some of that sugar. But thank you for bringing that up. And it's a start, inkling that you can control diabetes, you can prevent diabetes, you can reverse it, but you got to do more than just exercise. Thank you, Doug. We'll be back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie after these messages.
Let's head on to Atlanta, Georgia, and Lakaysha, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Letitia.
Hello. Hi, Dr. Wallach.
Hi.
My mom told me to contact you, so she listens to you on Coast to Coast.
Okay.
So I'm so grateful for what you're doing in the lives of people. So my issue is that fibroids genetically run in my family, and so what I'm having is heavy cycles. And so to kind of help with the situation, I'm on like a Norby birth control in which I use 7 pills of estradiol for 7 days, and that kind of helps subside my situation. Okay. And I just wanted to ask you 2 questions. What you recommended from your product line that would help me, and I had wanted to know, can I still continue to exercise? And I do have an issue with hypertension and at risk for diabetes, so I wanted to make sure I covered everything.
Okay, what did you say about diabetes there at the end?
At risk. I'm at risk for it.
Okay, why are you at risk for diabetes?
When I took the test and they looked at my A1, I guess the A1...
A little high?
It was a little high.
Okay. All right. How much do you weigh, Letitia?
I'm about 180.
And how tall are you?
I'm 5'4".
Okay. 5'4", I'd like to see you weigh 130, okay, kind of thing. So losing 50 pounds would be good.
Okay.
Help you with the pre-diabetes kind of thing and the high blood pressure.
Okay.
So, first of all, fibroids are not genetic. Okay? They're not genetic in any way, shape, or form. Fibroids are free radical damage to the very sensitive smooth muscle in the walls of the uterus. And, Shar, this is a girly thing. What would you say causes a free radical damage to the muscles in the uterus wall?
I would think basically the diet, eating like oils and burnt animal fat and all that other stuff.
You're exactly right. Shar gets an A+ there. This is a dietary thing, and of course, grandma teaches mom how to cook and eat, and mom teaches daughter, and daughter teaches granddaughter, and so on. And so it can be familial, but it's not genetic, okay? It's simply how people eat. And in the African American community, it's much higher to have fibroids because of the way they eat is very high risk of fried foods and that sort of thing. And so hang on, we'll be back. We'll tell you what you can do for this, Letitia, and it might help everybody in your family. We'll be back after these messages. Okay, Doug, we're going right back to Georgia and Lakaysha. I apologize. I was calling this nice lady Letitia, but it's Lakaysha. And we're talking about fibroids here. And, of course, we got to get rid of the bad stuff, as Shar said, to prevent the free radical damage to the smooth muscle in the walls of the uterus. And it's a familial thing because everybody eats the same way as opposed to genetic. Even if it's generational, it's not a genetic disease. And it's easily prevented, easily reversed. Okay, so no fried foods, no processed meats with nitrates and nitrites, no oils. That means no microwave popcorn, theater popcorn, olive oil, coconut oil, margarine, mayonnaise, celery, cooking oils, and no gluten, no wheat, no barley, rye, no oats. Now, weighed 180 pounds. So, Shar, what would you give her to deal with this free radical damage in the fibroids?
Well, one of the things she could take is the Woman's FX.
Okay. All right. In 180 pounds, I'd have her take 1 ounce of the Woman's FX. It's an herbal compound, a liquid, 1 ounce at breakfast, 1 ounce at dinner. That's 2 quarts a month. And we have tablets that are for girly things like heavy periods, she said, PMS, dysmenorrhea. What tablets would you give her for that?
I don't know.
Therafem.
Oh, excuse me. Yes. I'm thinking of something else.
Okay. How come I know this stuff? Therafem. Okay, Xerafem. And you can take 2 or 3 of those twice a day. It'll be 2 bottles a month. Again, both the Woman's FX liquid and the Therafem tablets, they're designed to support and promote healthy cycles, healthy maintenance and repair of ovaries and uterus and cervixes and so forth, and the birth canal. And so what basic program would you give her? She weighs 180 pounds. These are the add-on things. These are the secret sauces. What would you give her as the basic program for a 180-pound lady?
Well, if she's prone to diabetes right now, I'd give her 2 of the healthy blood sugar packs.
Okay, 2 healthy blood sugar packs. That'd be great. And take a full dose of everything twice a day. So it's 2 of those per month. And what would you throw in for the high blood pressure?
I'd give her the Ultimate Classic, Daily Classic, and Niacin Plus and Cardio Sticks.
Okay. Yeah, the Ultimate Niacin Plus, go ahead and take one of those twice a day. It'd be 2 bottles a month. Excuse me, 1 bottle a month. And the Ultimate Cardio Sticks, I'd go ahead and take 2 of those a day, 1 at breakfast, 1 at dinner. There'd be 2 boxes a month. They come 30 in a box. And then, as Shar said, the Ultimate Daily Classic. Okay, and these are tablets. You want to get 2 bottles a month, take 3 at breakfast, 3 at dinner. And all that's going to support and promote healthy blood pressure, blood flow, and also it's going to support a healthy cardiovascular system. And give us a call every couple of weeks. Let us know your weight. If you want to go faster in the weight, what would you do for weight if Lakaysha wants to lose a half a pound, 2 pounds a day?
ASAP.
ASAP. Put a dropper full under your tongue. Not a drop, but a dropper full. Believe it absorbs your oral tissues. If you swallow it, it won't hurt you, but you won't get maximum benefit. And call us every couple of weeks, Lakaysha. Let us know your weight, your blood pressure, how you're feeling. And let's talk about reducing those fibroids. Stick with us. We'll be back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie after these messages.
Let's head to Canada. And Stephanie, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Hello, Stephanie. You're on the air.
Hi, Dr. Wallach. It's a pleasure to speak with you. So I'm 37 years old, and I have 3 sons. I started having seizures in 2012 after getting the Twinrex vaccine. I just was getting grand mal seizures in groups of 3, and they were only nocturnal seizures, but I would get them every 2 to 4 weeks. So they were happening with ovulation and my period, so hormones were affecting them. But the doctors were not able to control them with medication. So I went on my own and I found Dr. Wilson and did hair analysis, and he put me on a supplementation program, and which proved to be successful. And it's kept me seizure-free now for 14 months, which is amazing.
That's fabulous.
But I've heard of longevity products, and they sound really quality. And like I'm only on, specific nutrients, but you have all 90 in yours, and so they sound really good. But I'm just a little lenient on trying something new because what I'm taking now is working. So, but I still do have some symptoms of deficiencies. I'll just quickly go through hot flashes I'm having with PMS. I'm tired. Even though I'm gluten-free and I avoid sugar, I still have some bloating and gas, heartburn I've been getting, headaches, and eye twitches and leg cramps.
Okay. What do you weigh?
I'm a handful, aren't I?
What do you weigh?
150 pounds.
I'm sorry, say again?
150.
Okay. And do you have any history of things like eczema or dermatitis, psoriasis, any of these skin diseases, rosacea?
Yes, eczema. And then once I started my program, I went through a bout of rosacea also. But
And did you have any history of respiratory problems, asthma, bronchitis?
I had pneumonia at 3 months and then frequent bronchitis and stuff.
Okay, what about your sons, your 3 sons? Do they have any skin problems or asthma?
A lot of bumps on the skin that aren't red or swollen, but a lot of, bumps on the arms.
Are these the size of a head of a pin or a pea?
A pin.
Okay, yeah, that's called keratitis, okay?
Right.
It's actually caused by a vitamin A deficiency. It results from a secondary thing to malabsorption. So, Shar, what's Stephanie's and her 3 sons' basic problems?
Well, they're gluten intolerant. I think she knows that, though, but yeah, they're gluten intolerant for sure.
And you got to watch the dog, the cat, the bird, the fish, mother-in-law. Mother gave it to you. If you have aunties and uncles on your mama's side, they need to be warned, and any cousins from your aunties on your mama's side, they need to be warned. And certainly your sons need to be aware that they have to be drop-dead gluten-free, otherwise they're going to be in trouble before they grow up. And what would you do, Shar, for Stephanie? She's got a history of seizures, which she's taking a few nutrients, which are helping her, but she also has leg cramps, and she has belly bloating, PMS, that sort of stuff. And what would you do for all this?
Well, obviously, besides the gluten-free diet, I would get her on I'd get her on 1 or 2 healthy brain and heart packs.
Yeah, she weighs 150 pounds, so I'd go with the 2 healthy brain and heart packs. You're exactly right.
And and for the female problem, she could try the Women's FX. That does wonders.
Okay, yeah, that's 1 ounce twice a day, the liquid, which is an herbal program, the Woman's FX. What would you do with tablets? What tablets would you give her?
I would give her the Zerafilm.
You're a quick learner. Very good. Okay, go ahead with 3 of those twice a day. That's 2 bottles a month of the Zerafilm for the girly things. And then what would you do for the bloating and gas and digestive problems?
I give her the enzymes.
Very good. Ultimate Enzymes, perfect. I'd go ahead get the Ultimate Enzyme, Stephanie, and take 1 of those before each meal, like 2-3 minutes before each meal, a couple ounces of water. And Shar hit the nail on the head. The 2 healthy brain and heart packs. This is very, very important because of the seizures, because this will allow you to have 3 selenium twice a day. It'll allow you to have 1 ounce of the osteo twice a day. That's also going to help with the muscle cramps and eyelid twitches. And then they'll give you 2 scoops twice a day of the BTT, Beyond Tangerine 2.0 NutriCrystals, and then 3 of the EFA Pluses twice a day, and 3 of the EFAs twice a day. And what food would you give her to make her brain happier so she doesn't have convulsions?
I'll give her the Synaptive.
Okay, that's a supplement. What food would you give her?
Oh, food?
Yeah, food.
Like brain food would be like eggs and fish and stuff,
yeah,
right?
Exactly, eggs. I'd go ahead and eat about 8 to 10 eggs a day, poached with a soft yolk, softball with a soft yolk, soft scrambled butter, not also margarine, and then call us every couple of weeks. And you're going to see a lot of improvement in a lot of areas. And look for us in Canada. Shar and I go to Canada a lot, 2 or 3 times a year. Have great events up there, so watch for us. And at any rate, we'll, give us a call. Look forward to it. Okay, Doug, we have time to start another one?
Yeah, we sure do. Let's head to Cape Cod, Massachusetts. And Beverly, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Well, Beverly, you're on the air.
Hi, Doc. Hi. My question is about lymphadema. It's a 75-year-old woman who's had it for about 13 years. Started on a cross-country trip in a mobile home. She's now about 280 pounds. She can no longer walk. Her legs are huge. She's been to all kinds of doctors through the years, tried anything and everything suggested, and nothing to date has
Okay, so lymphedema is primarily in her legs.
Yes.
And she weighs 280 pounds.
Yeah.
Okay, how tall is she? Is she a tall woman or small?
Oh, gosh, I haven't seen her stand in a long time.
Well, is she taller than you or smaller than you?
No, she might be 5'3".
5'3"?
Mm-hmm.
At 5'3", I'd like to see her weigh 120, so we need her to lose 150 to 160 pounds. So we got to work on that. And this lymphedema, this could be a heart problem, liver problem, kidney problems, there are all kinds of things going on there. And we're going to give you the ideal. Now, finances are a problem. You can cut it by 1/3, okay, because she's going to need 3 of everything because it's 1 unit of these nutritional programs per 100 pounds of body weight. 280 is close to 300 pounds, okay? So what would you do for this Beverly's friend here, Shar?
I would give her 3 healthy brain and heart packs to start.
Okay, well, we got to hang on here. We got to go one of those message moments. So hang on here, Beverly. Shar and I will be back. Get your pencil ready because we're going to give you a complete program and start out with 3 healthy brain and heart packs per month. Bulldoze everything 3 times a day. Hang on. We'll give you the rest of it after these messages. We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Longevity, 95 Crusade. And Doug, let's go right back to Massachusetts and Beverly. Okay, we started out with 3 healthy brain and heart packs per month, a full dose, everything at breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And be sure, Beverly, that this lady gets rid of the bad foods, the fried foods, the processed meats, the oils, and the gluten. And what would you do? She's got to have some kind of blood pressure problems or liver, kidney things going on. So what would you give her for blood pressure, kidney, and liver, Shar, in addition to the 3 healthy brain and heart packs?
You may have heard about the 90 essential nutrients or the Mighty 90 needed for good health. But with all the products out there, what exactly are they talking about? The Mighty 90 is 16 vitamins, 12 amino acids, 60 plant-derived minerals, and 2 essential fatty acids. So now you know. But with all the products you see and hear advertised, what exactly do you buy to come up with the Mighty 90 and the right ratios to promote good health? Longevity has made it easy with the Healthy Start Pack, which contains 1 canister of Beyond Tangy Tangerine Vitamin and Plant-Derived Mineral Complex, 1 bottle of Bone and Joint Enriching OsteoFX Plus, and 1 bottle of EFA Plus Essential Fatty Acids, all in the proper ratios to promote good health and vitality. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local Longevity associate, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
Virtually every sector of the economy has slowed to a snail's pace. Huge publicly traded companies are laying off thousands of employees. Believe it or not, even the government is letting people go. However, one business industry is thriving, and that's healthcare. Pharmaceutical and health insurance companies are posting record profits in a near-depression economy. Americans are sicker than ever, and those companies are profiting like never before. You too can get involved in healthcare for just a one-time sign-up fee. Longevity is building an army of associates dedicated to saving America. Dr. Joel Wallach has educated thousands of people on the concept of do-it-yourself healthcare. With a little education, much of what is done in a doctor's office can be done simply and safely at home. Join Longevity and help save America. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local Longevity associate. And don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
And, of course, you can put all the vitamins and minerals in these shakes. But I also want you to put 4 eggs in each of those shakes. And there'll be, we have vanilla and chocolate. And this will help her lose the weight. Just make those shakes with water. And for lunch, you can have a salad, no salad dressing. We do have a liquid yogurt, kefir, called Amasi from our Beyond Organic division. I like it for a salad dressing. I like the honey one. There's raspberry ones. And if she likes creamy dressings on her salad, she could use this Amasi. And it's just a great, healthful kind of, again, a liquid yogurt, a.k.a. kefir. And that replaces any oils, okay? We don't like oils in salad dressings because they oxidize, turn into trans fatty acids, which can obstruct arteries. And this is why she needs the Ultimate Daily Classics and the Ultimate Niacin Pluses to support healthy blood flow and support healthy blood pressure. Okay? All right. Give us a call every couple of weeks. Let us know what she weighs. Let us know her blood pressure. Let us know how you can actually measure with a cloth tape measure the circumference of her legs, and that way you can kind of keep track. Is she losing a quarter of an inch a week, or is she losing a quarter of an inch a month, or whatever it is, and that will help us make this go faster and healthier. Okay, Doug, how much time we got?
Got about 20 seconds.
20 seconds. Okay, I just remind everybody, get a hold of the book Epigenetics, a bestseller, according to Amazon.com. Epigenetics, The Death of the Genetic Theory of Disease Transmission, and you'll just be amazed what you can do to save your family, add years to your kids' lives, your grandkids' lives. You can save your community. You can save America. Epigenetics, The Death of the Genetic Theory of Disease Transmission. And thank you so much, Shar. Super job as usual. Thank you, Doug and Richard. Superlative job as usual. God bless each and every one of you. God bless our troops. God bless our Navy SEALs. And God bless America.
Hi everyone, Andy Anderson here. Are you using those handy little bottles of gel that zap germs, bacteria, and other nasties? In today's world, that's smart, especially with all the filthy doorknobs, shopping carts, and handrails we touch every day. Here's what you may not know. Once the alcohol evaporates, goodbye effectiveness. No more protection until you use it again. PureWorks to the rescue. Our FDA-compliant foam, lotion, soap, and spray do not rely on alcohol. Their killing power lasts up to 4 hours. PureWorks disinfecting spray is EPA certified to kill swine flu, bird flu, MRSA, HIV, hepatitis B and C, and a whole host of viruses and bacteria. Mold and fungus too. It's even safe around children and pets. You'll love the soft feel of PureWorks on your hand. It actually conditions and will not dry your skin. Here's a little peace of mind knowing your hands are still germ-free hours later. Get your hands on PureWorks and get PureWorks on your hands. Stand by. Pull out your paper and pencil for your local number to order PureWorks.
All heard the term baby boomer referring to those born from 1946 to 1964. There are an estimated 80 million baby boomers, with the first wave hitting the Social Security and Medicare systems in recent years, with more to follow. Many healthcare experts are predicting epidemics of Alzheimer's, type 2 diabetes, heart disease, and cancer among this group. However, these impending epidemics can be averted, as there is a new group emerging. This group we call the baby bloomers, because despite their chronological age, they are still physically fit, active, working, and playing. They've heard Dr. Wallach's message regarding diet, lifestyle, and nutritional supplementation. So while many around them diminish in health and vitality, they are blossoming and blooming into vibrant, healthy, on-the-go people. Wouldn't you rather be a longevity baby bloomer? If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local longevity associate, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
With increasing rates of osteoporosis, it's becoming more and more evident that most Americans have low blood levels of calcium. Some would say,
I get all the calcium I need from dairy products.
Unfortunately, that's just not true. Besides, most dairy products are homogenized and can contain steroids and antibiotics that kill off good bacteria in the digestive system. Not to mention, the human body needs magnesium to make use of dietary calcium. That's why Longevity developed OsteoFX Plus, containing bioavailable plant-derived forms of vitamin D3, calcium, magnesium, zinc, copper, and glucosamine sulfate. OsteoFX Plus is formulated to support healthy bones and joints. Not to mention, OsteoFX Plus tastes great, unlike other products that taste like chalk or dirt. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local Longevity associate, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Longevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Longevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463. You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Longevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Longevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463. 3463.
I am Judy DeVilbus. Here I am speaking to you again. I just wanted to tell you that recently I started drinking the Whey Shakes again, the chocolate Whey Shake. And you need to remember, the Whey Shake isn't just for losing weight. It's a fantastic place to get your great protein. And if you're trying to gain weight, you can take it along with your meals. And the best part is, if you want to just have a great protein shake, do like I do. Put it over ice, stir it up, and you can sip on it for 20 minutes to an hour. I do it every single day. I absolutely love it. You need to get back to it too. It's really good for you. And it makes not fat, but it makes muscle after you work out. And you can also mix it up in a blender with an egg, and you have the most incredible health protein shake. Or mix it with a little water, stir it up, and you have a little pudding. And who doesn't like pudding?
For more information or to order, call your Youngevity distributor today. And don't forget to ask about Youngevity home-based business opportunities. You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
Hi, this is Dr. Joel Wallach, your host of Dead Doctors Don't Lie. If you're interested in a colon cleanse, blood cleanse, liver cleanse, in the classical herbal way, you want to ask your Youngevity associate for Herbal Rainforest. Herbal Rainforest has 16 herbs, 16 cleansing herbs, classic cleansing herbs, and 77 plant minerals. That's right, and these are all organic. It doesn't get any better than that. In your busy day, and you're around all these toxins out there in your workplace, on the way home, going to work, in your food, in the air, in the water, you need Herbal Rainforest. I guarantee you, it will give you a cleanse. You can control the dose. It's a liquid. It tastes good. It doesn't get any better than this. A colon that's happy makes you happy. Nothing better than a happy colon. Herbal Rainforest. Clean it out.
For more information on this product or others you've heard about on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie radio program, call your local Youngevity associate today. And don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
Greetings, everyone. Judy DeVilbus here. What do you think of when you hear the words tangy tangerine? Well, I think of like a sweet, tangy tasting something. Well, what I'm referring to is the ultimate tangy tangerine. It's a fantastic product. It has everything you need, and a great benefit is it's very, very delicious. It's very easy to drink. I've suggested it even to youngsters. Even children like it. Even little guys. Even little girls. They come right into my office. Their parents can't get them to take those chewables. And besides that, they're not as good as tangy tangerine. And I give them a little taste of that, and you know something? They're pleased as punch. So, if it's good for a child and it tastes delicious, why not you? There's no excuse not to take a vitamin when it tastes as good as that does. So how about it? Tangy tangerine should be the answer to all of your nutritional program problems.
For more information or to order, call your Youngevity distributor today. And don't forget to ask about Youngevity home-based business opportunities. The antioxidants found in many fruits and vegetables are known to help support and promote good health. Research has also shown that dark chocolate, once known as the food of the gods, is rich in healthy nutrients. In fact, dark chocolate is higher in antioxidant content than any other food. Youngevity has combined a proprietary blend of velvety rich dark chocolate with whole fruit pulp and whole fruit juice extracts from mangosteen, goji or wolfberry, acai berry, and cherry, along with vitamins and minerals, producing a smooth, rich, delectable concentrate called Cocogevity. It tastes so great, I sometimes drink it right out of the bottle or pour it over ice cream. Cocogevity is highly bioavailable, meaning your body will absorb and make use of all of these healthy nutrients. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local Youngevity associate, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
If you've been diagnosed with type 2 diabetes, prediabetes, or the metabolic syndrome, and you're tired of seeing your blood glucose levels rise and fall like a ship on the ocean, but you don't want to take those drugs the rest of your life, Youngevity has an alternative. A product called Sweeties has been developed just for you. Used as part of your regular diet, Sweeties helps maintain healthy blood sugar levels, a formulation specially designed to nutritionally assist your body with the regulation of your blood sugar level. Sweeties supports healthy glucose metabolism because it's fortified with aspartic acid, chromium, and vanadium, all to help you promote healthy blood sugar levels. If you want to get off those drugs and control your blood sugar metabolism naturally, try Youngevity's Sweeties product. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local Youngevity associate, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.